I am on a quest to gather the rarest items in all of Minecraft. These items will range from loot found in rare chests and drops from the most dangerous mobs in the game to items that are so glitched and illegal you're not even supposed to obtain them in survival mode in the first place. I've got a really cool plan for what I want to do with all of these special items, but first I've got a list of what we need to find, and the first item on the list is collecting every armor trim in the entire game. Luckily I found a couple of these already, but we're still going to need to search a few different structures in order to obtain the rest. Lucky for us, the first armor trim always spawns in a library room in the stronghold, so we just need to find one of those. And although this library room seems to have been burned down by lava and potentially written over by a mineshaft, we do have our eye armor trim. Perfect. Might as well check this one as well, and we got another one. We can go ahead and add these to the collection now. So that brings us up to 7 armor trims completed. Next one, we have to find the Vex armor trim, which spawns in woodland mansions. And so I've got some materials here, and we're gonna go off and find some villagers willing to trade us a map to a woodland mansion. That being said, our villager who gave us the Trial Explorer map actually has Woodland Explorer map right there as well, so we might as well just get it from him. And Woodland Explorer map has been acquired. This map also looks like it might be a little far away. Also, I don't see the actual woodland mansion on the map, so I'm not sure what that's about, but I guess we just gotta go and see what we can find. After flying 10,000 blocks, we finally made it, and let's see if this first chest in here has what we came for. And it does. Vex armor trim. Let's go. And while we're here, we might as well do a little bit more exploration, right? All right, let's take out this Vindicator. Oh, he hits hard. He hits hard. Just gonna stack up here. Nothing you can do. I'm defeating you just because I'm so much better. All right, I do hear an Evoker in here, so maybe we'll pop in here and get him. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Nope, nope, nope. Nope! Let's get out of here. I'm getting out. I'm getting out. Why are they still after me? All in all, that probably wasn't the best decision I ever made, but we did get the armor trim out of it. On our way back, I actually am seeing a jungle temple, and there is a trim in one of the jungle temples, so we should check that out. All right, let's see. Anything in this chest? No, I mean, I'll take the diamond and the gold, but perhaps this chest has something? It does not. Okay. That being said, there is another jungle temple right here, which we might as well check out as well. And we've got it. And there's 2 more in the secret chest as well. Perfect. Now that we're back, we can add both of these new armor trims to the collection as well. That now brings us up to 9 out of 18 armor trims, so we are halfway there. The next one can be found in pillager outposts. I'm pretty sure the one nearby did not have one, but we might as well just check again. And what do we have here? Yeah, nothing worthwhile whatsoever. And here we have another pillager outpost. Let's hope this one has the template in it. And disappointment yet again. This looks like a rather religious place. They have 5 different churches on one street. And pillager outpost number 3. Let's see what we have here. Wow. I just want 1 armor trim. Is that so hard? Yes, we've got it. Perfect. Only took 4 different pillager outposts. And while I'm in the area, might as well check out this desert temple, as there's also another trim inside of those. And we've got the dune armor trim, and we got 2 of them. That's perfect. While we're here, we might as well excavate some of this suspicious sand, because there's always some good stuff in here as well. And the reason I decided to brush that suspicious sand was actually because we do need all the pottery shards at some point, and I did actually get a couple there as well. And we may be able to find some more, as well as some more armor trims, if this is what I think it is. And that looks like another one of the smithing templates. We got the Shaper armor trim this time. And we just got ourselves one of the Host armor trim as well. And that looks like the Wayfinder armor trim as well. So it looks like we're only missing 1 more. Just need to find the Razor trim. And finally, we've got the Razor armor trim. That's all 4 smithing templates that can be found in this structure. Honestly, because we're so far out from our base, we might as well just make another portal here and then travel back through the nether. It'll probably be faster that way. And here we've arrived back at our home portal. Now we've got ourselves a total of 15 of the armor trim. Only 3 more to go. And the last 3 armor trims we need are actually the rarest 3 and the most difficult 3 to find. We're going to need the Silence armor trim, which can only be found in ancient cities and only has a 1.2% chance of spawning in the first place. We're going to need the Tide armor trim, which drops from Elder Guardians, but only has a 20% chance. And then finally, we're going to need the Spire armor trim, which only is found in end cities and has a 6.7% chance of even showing up. I think we're going to start off with the end city one first. And I don't think I've been at this end city before, so let's take a look and see. Yes, this is a perfectly new end city, and that means there's a chance there could be, even though there's not, but there could be the armor trim we're looking for. Now this end city over here looks a little bit more profitable. The following is a dramatic recreation of historical events. Alright, we're here at the end city, boys. Anything good? No. Terrible. What do we have here? Now these last 2 armor trims are going to be the most difficult of all. First, I have to fight the Elder Guardian, and then I have to sneak around an ancient city and hopefully not get killed by the Warden. Before we go to the monument, I might as well bring some milk with me just because I will be getting mining fatigue, and I think I did see one over here in this ocean. And there it is right ahead. So I'm probably just gonna mine in, assuming I can get there before the mining fatigue kicks in, and then just try to kill the Elder Guardian up here. And that may not have worked. All right, I'm gonna put on my chest plate and we're gonna go for it. Can't get out of here. Alright, I'm done playing games. We're brewing up some invisibility potions. I'm going to head back in there and take down all those guardians once and for all. I brought a couple extra totems, and I just am wearing my helmet, so they shouldn't ever see me coming. Nothing to see here. And what did we get? We didn't get it, but we did get some sponge, which is pretty cool. Then to get to the guys on the side here, we're just going to cover this TNT up with sand. And here he is. And I don't think we got it that time either. And the same thing on this side. It's time to meet your fate. And once again, I did not get the armor trim. Very sad. Oh wait, we did get the armor trim. Oh, cool. Well, I guess that's that. Now we can add the Tide armor trim to my collection. Now there's only one more armor trim to get, and it's going to be the most difficult one of all. I have to track down an ancient city, open up pretty much all the chests, and get out while not dying. And I might actually start at the ancient city where I one-shot the Warden, just because I'm not sure if I actually ended up getting all the chests in there. All right, let's see what's in this chest. Yeah, pretty much nothing. And what about this one? I'll take the music fragment, but that's really all I need from there. Did just set off 1 Shrieker, so that means we have 2 more to go before we have to get out of here. And we've actually got the Silence armor trim. That was like our 5th or 6th chest. That's actually pretty good because like the odds of getting that you have to search like 50 chests on average. Was there anything else I'm missing here? All right, I may have just summoned a Warden, but as soon as I can see where I am, I'll just head on out of here. And we're out. And finally, we can add the Silence armor trim to the collection. And that is every armor trim in Minecraft finally acquired. No one is more powerful than me when it comes to having useless cosmetics, well, except maybe Bedrock players, but that's a whole another story. And with that, 18 out of 18 armor trims have been acquired. Now, I still have a bunch of other rare items that I need to get to, but I currently have no other place to put them aside from in this chest, and I don't think that's really fitting for these. So I'm going to gather some materials we can make a fitting monument for these items. All right, guys, we got a rare opportunity. It's actually thunderstorming right now, and we do need to get all the mob heads, and that means we need to get ourselves some charged creepers. And then we need to get a flint and steel. Oh my goodness. We just need a flint and steel. All right, we got him. Make sure he's close by these guys. Oh, shoot. It looks like we got a zombie head. Let's go. All right, so we just need a creeper head and a skeleton. Actually, we already have the skeleton skull, so we just need to get a creeper head, which is going to be slightly more difficult because we need to get 2 creepers. One to charge and then one to actually be blown up. All right, let's see. Can we get these creepers in the same spot? Did we get a creeper head? And we got it. Perfect. And we got a trident from that drown. Nice. All right, so I guess I got a second trident now. I just have to lure this charged creeper over to here, I guess. You know what? Why not? All right, so you got a charged creeper over there. I think we have another one over there in case this goes wrong. But the idea is we have to lure him through this portal, and then I'm going to have to get him to blow up a piglin in order to get the piglin head. Because if you didn't notice, we do actually have all the mob heads on our list of things we need to get. All right, let's start with this guy over here just because it'll probably be a little easier to build a new portal for him. All right, so we got this set up here, so I just need to basically get a piglin into a boat. All right, you can do it. Just run past them. Run past the zombies. You're so close. Just do it. Up here, perfect. All right, now just follow me. And climb into this boat. Do not shoot me, please. He's in. And so what we need to do is head back through this portal. We're gonna have to try to get this guy to go through this portal. All right, turn on hitboxes here, and I should be able to break his boat. And all right, he's through. All right, there's the creeper. He's in the portal. Need to get him to see me, and then flint and steel him. And we should have ourselves the piglin head. Now if we take our skeleton skulls from the ancient city, aside from wither skeleton skulls, we now have ourselves one of each mob head in the game. That being said, I have all of these rare items and I have nothing to do with them. I don't want to just have them sitting in a chest like this. No, I want to display them somewhere. So I'm gonna have to build a museum. And to do that, we're gonna need to gather up some resources because this thing's gonna be pretty big. I mean, we haven't even gotten to some of the other rare items or any of the glitched items that we're also gonna be getting later in this episode. And trust me, yeah, I'm definitely gonna want to put those on display because they're gonna be really epic. So I'm gonna grab a shulker box and start collecting materials. All the resources for this build have now been gathered and are in these shulker boxes here, so we should have everything we need to build this museum. That being said, I still do want to enchant this trident that I got before. I've grinded a little bit for approximately 7 years. This video was actually pre-recorded in 2018, but we got Riptide 3 finally, and Impaling 4. You know what? I'll take it. Just gonna add unbreaking and mending, and we should be good. I probably should repair this a little bit before, you know, actually using it, just in case the durability wears out immediately. That would be less than ideal. Thankfully, we have quite a few sheep about. See, I needed these guys for their wool previously because I needed beds for nether mining, but now I have the gunpowder farm, so I can just make TNT next time. Which means you're all worthless. Die. All right, I'll just keep a few just in case we need them in the future. You guys are the lucky ones. All right, with that, we should be able to use this Riptide Trident. All right, that is pretty cool. All right, that's gonna go in the ender chest for now. And I think we're about ready to commence the building on this project. So I just need to find a place to build and get going. After many hours of placing blocks, we finally got the museum. Now it still needs some interior decorative work in some places, but overall, it's pretty much complete. So the main museum is going to be down here on this basement floor. I have these carved out because I am actually going to be adding another basement level as well, and I may actually build my base underneath here. But for now, we need to place our rare items in this museum. This is probably going to change later, but for now, I'm just going to make some little pedestal type things in here, and we can place all of the armor trims on here. I'm only going to take one of each, and the reason I'm not applying these to any armor yet is because I don't have multiple of some of these, and so I don't have the ability to duplicate them yet. Now, it may not look amazing, but this is every armor trim and smithing template in the entire game. Then aside from Wither Skeleton Skull, we now do have every single mob head in the game as well. And for now, we can just put these here. Why not? No one can tell me this doesn't look perfect. All right. And that checks off the mob heads items as well. So now that we got all the armor trims and the mob heads for now, I'm not going to get the music discs just because I'd rather not just farm them all up. I like exploring and finding them. So we have, it looks like 7 here. And similarly with pottery shards, I've gotten quite a few of them, but I still have to explore quite a few of the ocean ruins, and I don't really want to spend the rest of the episode doing that because that'd be really boring. But yeah, for now, I think we're just going to make do with these, which means we have 11 out of 23 shards as well. So that means we have the banner patterns, other rare items, and then glitched items. Banner patterns are relatively easy because I already have a couple of them already from the trial chambers. We got flow and guster right here. And then with some of the items we've got, we can make the rest of these banner patterns. We can do the creeper one, and then the most expensive one of all, thing. Now I do have a cartographer villager who should be willing to trade me the globe banner pattern. Thank you, good sir. Now you might realize that we've only gotten 6 out of the 8 banner patterns, but that's because the last 2 are going to be the snout pattern and the skull pattern, which can be found in bastions and then need wither skeleton skulls to craft. So for now, I'm just going to head over and stick these in the museum. I think we're going to place them on either side of the rest of these. I know this looks terrible. I know it looks pretty awful, but trust me, we're going to do something better with this eventually. Last 2 will go here when I get them. Obviously, this is temporary, and I would like to get a lot better of a setup. I actually want to do all the armor stands with all the different armors, with every single different one of the trims on it, just scattered around here, but I would need a lot more diamonds to upgrade all of those, and to duplicate every single trim. Oh, also these guys. There's another thunderstorm yet again, and I managed to get 2. They're basically identical, but you know, there's never harm to have more than one. So finally, we have the other rare items in Minecraft, and these are going to be items based on the item rarity, which is, you know, like what color the items are. So whether it's like blue or whether it's white or just yellow or all that stuff. We're going to go ahead and get pretty much all the rare and epic items in the game. Luckily, I've already got a couple. So you got the Heart of the Sea, the Enchanted Golden Apple, the Mace, Trident. Let's just take one of those. Totem of Undying, which are not in short supply, but they're technically rare based on the way Minecraft works. Then technically an Elytra that's fully enchanted is rare as well, which brings us up to a total of 6 items. Now these items aren't going in the museum or anything because I may actually have to use them at some point, like the Trident and the Mace. Otherwise there's really no point in having them. But the last 2 items will be moved over, and those are the Dragon Egg and the Beacon. Now the best way to get the Dragon Egg out of here is to find a half slab, place it underneath here, and this should work. Yes, I know I was using a pickaxe to mine bookshelves, but it has silk touch, guys. I know what I'm doing. Then finally, the beacon. I'm actually going to be setting up the beacon right in the middle here. All right, the beacon's in place, and I do actually have to put this pressure plate back on here for reasons that will soon be obvious. And then finally, we can place right here the dragon egg. And yes, again, I know this looks terrible. It looks disgustingly awful, but it will get better in the future, I promise. Now at this point, you're probably like, oh, Astronaut, you said you had glitched items you were gonna get. Why didn't you get those yet? You're ruining the video. Listen, I don't know where I'm gonna put them yet because glitched items, if you can't tell by the name, are somewhat glitched, and that can cause some issues sometimes. And so I'd like to make sure I actually have a good place to put them before I, go ahead and irreversibly change my world or anything. That being said, I'm also been working on this video for like a week and a half at this point, and I'm just ready for it to be done. But before we finish, I do want to get one final thing for the museum slash base over there. So I'm gonna get some wind charges, and this is actually based on a comment I had from underneath my last video. And apparently if you just place wind charges in dispensers, actually should probably, you know, do this in a relatively even fashion. All right, so if we place one in each of these, and then we step on the pressure plate. Oh, I guess that didn't work as well as I hoped it would. We stand right in the middle of the block. We go right out the top. Look at that. And yes, that means the beacon beam's going right through here. But if we're in here and, you know, we just want to get out quickly, we don't want to take the main entrance, just hop in here. Boom. That being said, I'm not done yet with our rare item collection, so I'm going to leave the book that has all the information right here. We'll come back to it at some point, but there's definitely other things I want to do in this world as well. So that's going to be a project for the back burner for now. But with that, we've collected the rarest items in all of Minecraft. Obviously, these aren't the actual rarest items. Those are going to be the glitched items that we're going to get in the future, probably starting next episode. But with that, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, or if you didn't, please subscribe. You have no idea. Just subscribe. We're so close to 1,000 subscribers. Go, do it now. Subscribe. Also leave a like or something and a comment. I don't know. Anyway, see you guys next time. Bye.